Hey there. So there's been a lot of talk about there possibly being 50-year mortgages. Trump's pushing for that. And then the transferable mortgages. Kind of on the fence about the 50-year mortgage. The transferable mortgages, I think is a great idea. Been talking about that personally for like the last, I don't know, 4 years or so since interest rates dropped down to the 2.5s and people were there and then don't want to sell. I think it's great. Hey, it's your debt. Just transfer it to the next house as long as it approves. Maybe get a smaller mortgage for a little bit more, because you're buying a bigger house. Great idea. I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think about the 50-year mortgage? I mean, there's a lot of negativity that I'm hearing about it. But we've got a crisis. We've got homes that aren't affordable. People can't get in them, and it's just it's a tool, I think, that can help people get in. And there's the argument, well, they're just going to be paying interest. The buyers are just going to be paying interest and not hitting in their equity, and they're not going to be able to sell. I get that. That is solid. I mean, most people 5 to 7 years, but truthfully, five years or so, most people haven't really started paying much into their principal anyway, and are counting and relying on the homes increasing in equity value. So I see that as still being a possibility, or just the fact that they could get into a mortgage now. And then when their finances improve a little bit, refinance. It's always easier to refinance than actually get one. So I personally think, like with anything, there's pluses and negatives, but I think there could be some positives for this because there are a lot of people. I know there are a lot of people that want to own their own home and just can't. And truthfully, a 50-year mortgage is still better than renting. It really is. You're building zero equity with renting, and there are ways to pay mortgages down faster. I mean, even with a typical 30-year mortgage, you pay one mortgage payment a year. You've knocked 7 years off your mortgage. Two extra mortgage payments a year, you've knocked 14 years off. Two extra mortgage payments a year, and you've taken that 30-year mortgage and cut it almost half. So what are your thoughts on these two? I'm just curious. Are you for the transferable mortgages? What are your thoughts on the 50-year mortgage?